are they're twins, they're brothers, and they are Anthony and Eddie Edwards, the Edwards twins. Look at those smiles, look at those smiles.
Yeah, I just want to say it's a pleasure to be here with you, Kathy. We've heard so much about you, and it's an honor to be doing this show.
How did it start? You're from a talented family, an entertainment family?
You know what? The funny thing is, Kathy, is absolutely there is not a smidge of talent except for our grandfather was Eddie Arnold's player for years and years and years, and maybe we received some of that talent, but it's unbelievable because it's like all the talent that should have been passed through all generations, it's like we got it all.
Our whole life we've been performing and we've been mimicking people ever since we were little. I mean, when I was young, I used to watch Laugh-In, and I used to watch Lily Tomlin when she did Ernestine Tomlin, you know, and I actually did a lot of mimicry. Tony did the same thing. Then I got into the art of makeup and learning a lot about makeup and started to make myself look like famous people. And then Tony was actually a singer, and he started to do a lot of, you know, mimicry and singing and all that stuff and vocal impressions.
We would dress up as Barbra Streisand, Bette Midler, Neil Diamond, Elton John, and we would lip sync to records when we were like 5 and 6 years old, trying to impress our mother and, you know, and father.
Doing this profession because you guys travel all around the country.
Exactly. You know, it just kind of, it happened kind of as Carol Burnett is a very good friend of ours, and she gave us the idea because I impersonated her when I was in Toronto, and she saw she saw it, and she was just absolutely just dumbfounded. Then Eddie did her show when she came back with Carol and company, and she was like, my gosh, I just met your brother in Toronto. And she thought, this is a fabulous concept. Have you guys ever thought of putting your talents together?
Two identical twins doing famous people.
In this thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, exactly, yes.
Now, tell me some of the characters each one of you impersonates.
I do vocal impressions, and I look like Elton John, both from the 70s and the 90s, Neil Diamond, Rod Stewart. Those are my 3 main characters.
And I do Barbra Streisand and Bette Midler. I also do Lily Tomlin in the show, and I also host the show as well. The art of what we do, celebrity impersonation, is that we study the character, and not only do we have to act like the character, we have to physically make ourselves look like the character. Right. You know, it isn't the fact of just learning how to literally act like the character. We have to make ourselves look like the character.
And the body language.
The body language, yes. The costumes. I mean, between Tony and I, we have over $500,000 worth of costumes, copies of costumes that these original stars have actually worn.
A very good friend of mine is Elton John's bodyguard, and so the thing is, so both of them, the performers. Now, as far as meeting them, I've never met. I've met
Bette Midler, and she has seen me, and when she had actually seen me, she says, "Good God," she says, "how do you do me better than I do myself?" You know, which was
That's
very,
a nice
very nice.
compliment.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
That's a nice
and
compliment.
I know that Streisand has seen videos of me and also pictures of me, and she says that out of all of the performers that she has ever seen, that I am the most exactly like her.
My skills are in mimicry with a voice, and I play piano live, and I'm also a composer and an arranger. And see, with him, his talents are in makeup and in costume.
Yeah, and you get along
so
so well.
We complement each other, and we do get along very, very well.
And you just won an award, which is the most...
Yes, the most talented twins in the United States from Princess Cruise Lines. And the thing is it's to break in the brand new Princess Dawn, the Dawn Princess, which is a sister ship of the Sun. And the people from the Love Boat are going to be there. It's going to
Jack Jones is going to be there. Some of the big names are.
Yeah.
Great. And the biggest names is
Anthony
Edwards.
Right.
Thank you.
Exactly. Thank
All the
you
best
so
to you.
much.
Thank you for being on our show.
Thank you very much, Kathy.
Bye-bye.